Welcome all subscribers across the globe to tonight's Nightly Market Intelligence Report. Today is January 23rd, 2014, and the time is 7:08 p.m. Eastern Standard. The Nightly Market Intelligence Report is specifically engineered to be your source for actionable and trading intelligence. And as an example of what we strive so diligently to not only get to, but toe the mark to is the smart money bias market trading calls, along with the actual market turning points as they change on a daily basis. Yesterday we were talking about how we were so close in getting out of market net neutral to net short, and today we have done that, and we have done that in a big way because of the big day down and getting through two different levels that were established on a report to now provide you with an official absolute new smart money bias market trading call at a short level 7 now. We have a trend to the downside that has been established, a new trend with a strength of a level 7. Now, as these prices continue to trade down, if they continue to trade down with the same velocity, that call will remain the same or possibly even get elevated to a level 8. What happened today was unique. And where we were opening here, we had a level that was established by this price, which was penetrated just last night. Now again, crossed through, and that level was 16,378.03. And again, the secondary level right here, which was in essence a price profit target to the downside, looking for support, got blown right through. That level was 16,257.94. The down close substantially below 16,257.94, and the low almost getting to 16,105.16 at major support within the Dow right now clearly suggests that prices should continue to trade down and get to that level, if not even lower, based on what we're looking at on the open equity session today. It wasn't only 5 reports ago when the smart money came in on the 17th, 4 reports ago, when the smart money came in on the 17th, that we reported that this volume was going to play itself out in a very near-term future. And sure enough, this is exactly what has happened today, once again, providing the actual proof from the methodology that was designed by us over 20 years ago. Looking at the indicators here as we go through this, more downward momentum out of the money flow, stochastics and momentum index after the trend line cross, clear full momentum to the downside, confirming the down close as being smart money selling off. Here, Chaikin oscillator trending to the downside. Everything is lining up here. The trend line violation has come to play. This is an additional confirmation. Last night we were right here looking for that, and today this is exactly what has come to be. EMA's crossed here between the last session's close and today. And so every single indicator is confirmed, including the Chaikin money flow getting out of this pattern and to the downside, that this is smart money that has orchestrated a very well orchestrated market sell-off now in play. And again, those are the levels, traders and investors, to count on for tomorrow and the upcoming week. On Sunday night's report, our next report will have a lot of the next levels laid out for you in advance for you to count on as you get into the longer term perspective from Monday and trading forward on to the next full week. Yeah, we have it. Excellent, excellent call on our part, getting out of market net neutral and now short level 7. Let's get right into the sectors in the ETFs and talk about how things worked out in our favor. The 40 financials and XLF, we were short way back here, not infected in a big way of how the market went sideways. A lot of traders got shaken out here. We didn't. We had a lot of conviction in what our methodology was producing, and sure enough, here's the down day. So in short, 320, 350 back here, and today down 320 on a close and some change, still short. 10 Energy and XLE, short again tonight. We remain short again tonight. Here, excellent, excellent, the best of the best out of the entire 10 in play right now. Short at 113, 2014 at 495. Have closed down today at 46, and a lot of room to go in the future. 35 Healthcare, XLV, likely short trade in tomorrow. Adhere, remain long, looking for this to react as defensive in nature and to trade up, if that will be the way that this works out. If not, we get out with a break-even trade, no problem. We are long with a pro stop in place tonight. 45 Infotech and XLK, possible short setup. We'll advise on the next report. Brand new position today on 30 consumer staples. Short, we were waiting for this, remember? We had talked about very close but no short. Smart money bias call yet on a 21st, 22nd, no call yet. Finally today, getting through here. On the down close, we were in 455 to be short on a new call. 15 materials, short right here. We reversed again. We went short, long, looking to get the move, and then short again, and this time I believe we are more right versus the two previous calls that were almost break-even trades, and now we have it nailed. 50 Telecom, NXTL, we have no opportunity here tonight. 20 Industrials and XLI, likely short trading for the AM session. We will advise on the next report as well. That takes care of the ETFs traded against the S&P 1500 10 sectors. And now we are right in to the near month S&P 500 mini futures March 2014 end of day chart. This is what we're looking at right now. Again, fast forwarders, we are now at a smart money bias market trading call short level 7. Look at the smart money that's coming today on the futures here as compared to the last how many sessions? Another reason, not just to get out of market net neutral, but to go to net neutral short, not a level 6, but a level 7 in strength. Here, support was at 1833, blown right through. And then you can see right here the low touched again at this level at support at 1815.75, highly suggesting that the prices should continue to trade to the downside and get to that mark, maybe even as soon as tomorrow's session close. New smart money in just today on the futures, S&P 500 mini futures right here on the 23rd. Here it is. Indicators, negative, 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 more negative than yesterday's session, more momentum to the downside, confirming the move, even with the new overnight session now being open, trading up marginally at 1824.75. The check and money flow longer term, smart money tracker is unaffected by that marginal up move. Check an oscillator to the downside. And that's it. Real time, what happened today? One of the largest net gains in the last 3 months. Almost everybody got this move today. Almost everyone got it. And if they didn't, and if they're new, they identified it. 15-minute charts. This is what we're talking about. Before we get into the breakdown of the trade and how we got out after a longer hold time at 1820.75 within the 1 minute bar, right near the open as a matter of fact. Let's run through the 15-minute chart setup. Here we are in a situation where we had a couple of different levels here, like here, and then this was finally established. The real level to get crossed from above to below was not here. It was actually here at 1830.50. So this is what I was really getting magnetized to in real time. You're looking at a 15-minute chart updated in real time, tick by tick, second by second, and this is when this level got violated at 1830.50. You had the trend line violation coming through for you on the confirmation to be short, cut right through on the MFI within this bar right as this level got hit. Here, another one out of the shaken money flow, out of the apex of the pattern to the downside. At the time, the level was being penetrated. Here, trend line violation out of the MACD indicator. A lot of room to go to the downside here still, if you look back half a dozen days. So no problem there. Plenty of room to go to the downside. Only at, if anything, near the mid-region. Clear to be short. Here, we know the stochastics and momentum index is our fastest indicator within the smart money trading methodology's technical indicators. So therefore, if it hugs at market turning points, it is not uncommon for this indicator to stay at this level and still fire with plenty of room to go to the downside. Why? Because it is the fastest indicator with the greatest amount of momentum following the prices in the direction, or in cases when there are negative divergences compared to prices, in front of prices, to determine the realities for future directional price movement on the trade. EMA's crossed way back here, and that pretty much wraps it up on the 15-minute indicator setup. Here's the floor that was established, the original one here. If you go back on a 1-minute chart, right here, as bought and brought forward to lay out where not to get in, and then again where to get in, pick up some quick cash here. But the market had not been open. It had not been open, and therefore that was a risky trade, although it brought in something. Here was the lion's share. The gap down on a 1-minute chart clearly demonstrates the strength of the smart money selling off, and there you have it. You know, this actually worked out to be probably one of the best fills I've gotten in the last month as well. So we were fortunate today. We could have gotten in a quarter of a point, even a half a point lower, and prices could have traded down and turned right back around, and I could have got stopped out, because right here is 1826.75, and right here is 1827.25. So there's a point. Quarter point higher could have been stopped out. So we were very fortunate. And even if I had gotten stopped out, I would have been well prepared to get right back in at this level right here on the next floor. So the stair step down, as laid out by the prices themselves as you get through the new levels that have been laid out, is a real advantage in trading this methodology over any others, looking at the price chart patterns compared to the volume that comes in at that moment than any other methodology I've ever been up against. So today, for one of the largest gains in, it's 1826.75 for 50 contracts, because I knew we were getting out of market net neutral. I knew that the major sell-off was now in play, and I knew it was time to load up. And that's why 50 were traded. At the end of it all, 6 points in a 1826.75, and out at 1820.75 right here again, for a $300 gain per contract times 50 contracts was $15,000 US today. That's exactly how it went, and most everybody got it. My pleasure to present to all of you again. Welcome all new subscribers to the Nightly Market Intelligence Report, and especially the Inside Technician and all the services between the courses, this report, and the Executive Mentorship Program that we offer all of you to become real-life profitable traders. Good night, everyone.